All right, everybody. Let's keep going on this build. Let's keep building this electricity. We are building another generator because I fail-fished the generator. I fail-fished it. Now, luckily, it didn't have anything in it because that would have sucked. I got too much stuff. I got too much stuff. Not enough room for that generator. Let's go ahead and just drop this stuff in here now. Dirt, plant, fibers, random stuff. Get that off of me. Get that stuff off of me. I was coming to get my generator. Wrong one. Where'd it go? This one. Generator. Whee. Okay, I'll put the generator on this side yet again. We'll see if how I fail-fish that. Should have went right there. There we go. Now sometimes you have the thing underneath there. It makes it where you can't do this, right? Makes it so you can't put stuff over the top of it. I don't know why. It happens. All right, put that in there. We got 149 watts to work with. Go ahead and refuel it. We can also put some more. We'll put some more engines in there in a bit. We'll go ahead and right-click that. We'll send it up to our relays. Now that one's got power. Right-click this one. Send it up to our relay. And then go ahead and turn this on. It's now live. It's only using 12 watts right now. We'll jump down. Now it's got power. We can go ahead and change the direction. Aim it back to the blade traps. Notice how I've got individual lines run to the blade traps, by the way. So if one blade trap gets destroyed, it's not going to cut the power to everything else. Run individual lines. Don't run one single line and chain them. I tried that in the very beginning. I lost one in the middle, and then all the rest of them went off. Speaking of, look at this. We got some test subjects. Get over here. Let's see if the blade traps turn on. They do. I love test subjects. Look at them following them. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's party. Look at this deal. Blade traps getting automatically turned on. Zombies getting chopped up. Nothing I got to do. More of them coming in. Watch this move. I'm going to go into the base. Monterey coming into the base so they don't follow you. You go into the base. And now they're literally going to follow us to the base. And it's automatically going to turn on. I'm not doing nothing. Just going to chop them all up. Now, some of them, of course, are confused now, so we're going to have to take those out. Take those ones out. Just to speed this along, we'll take that one out. Watch this. Zombie's still alive. Now see, this happens right here. See how he's just a little bit beyond? That's why I like to put a ramp so they fall in there and they have nowhere to go. They can't survive. Now watch what happens. Turns itself off. It's just amazing every single time. And I've literally done this in a whole bunch of different playthroughs where I've done automated kill boxes where they just automatically turn on. Probably the last 4 or 5 bases that we built automatically turned itself on, automatically killed all the mobs. Done. Good to go. So it's just amazing every single time. So if you want to know how to do relays, now you know. Now you know. Basically, that motion sensor is like an on-off switch. And it works fantastic. Works fantastic out there. So I hope you guys like that. Kismet, did you use a mod to get the auger parts? I've been farming for 3 days. No, we went and found them. I love you. Thank you, Adidas. I love you, bro. The Void Hunter says, Kismet, finally get partnered. Yeah, like 3-4 weeks ago. And not only did I get partnered with Twitch, I got partnered with Twitch. I got partnered with Discord. We got brand new emotes in the stream. So all you guys got your awesome emotes for being a subscriber. Also, our sub badges came in as well. I also got partnered with Nitrado. These guys, the guys who are supplying our servers for both the community and the teamwork and Dark and Light and even Cloud server, because these guys are awesome. These guys are what every other server host should be. Now, if you got a sucky server host, if you got lag, if they're terrible customer service, go in there, get a refund. Tell them, yo, I'm tired of your junk, right? Because you don't want their junk in your face. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want some bad servers up in your zone, right? You want to have servers like us, where we're going to have 2,000 zombies attack this base. 2,000 zombies. And you watch. Watch how epic it is. Watch how epic it is. And so, ditch that host, ask them for a refund, go to NitRado, follow that link down below. Also going to see it right there in the stream. Follow that link, go rock it. Forget those people. Forget those people. So I also got partnered with them as well. Other partnerships coming up as well. Also Razor Affiliate and a whole bunch of other amazing things. Stream Elements Champion, yada yada. I mean, I go on. It's like listening to Game of Thrones when she's saying all. Even I get tired of hearing it. It's like Game of Thrones where she's raffling off all of her titles, right? It's like that. I mean, the first few times you're okay, but when they do it too many times, then you're like, okay, I get it. Yeah, she's the breaker of chains and blah, 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 right? You're like, okay, get to the point. And then they finally did that, by the way. They finally did like a joke on that. And I'm not going to tell you what it was because I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. I don't like to spoil stuff. But there's a funny moment in there that I was just like, yeah, that's the way to do that. That's the way to do it. Some of you know what I'm talking about, right? A little Jon Snow action. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. For Brizzing, hanging out. Now, again, if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. I love interacting on the stream. I'm a variety streamer. I play some 7 Days to Die. I love playing some Fallout. Been playing since day one. Fallout Shelter, Fallout 4. Going to be playing some PUBG tomorrow. Going to be also playing some Dark and Light as well. I do play a lot of Fallout and MMOs and all of those various games as well. Been together with my team. I'm the founder and leader, one of the longest running gaming guilds, Kismet Ring of Destiny. That's what my name used to be. But then, of course, I got partnered on Twitch, and then, of course, they made my name nice and small now, just Kismet. I am the Kismet here on Twitch now, which is pretty awesome. Able to recover that old account that nobody had used in like 10 years. And now I've got the name, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So, yeah, it's easy to host me, easy to find. Kismet, what do you mean by having a ramp to push them in? Great question, Cellfire. Great question. Now, here's what the problem is. What the problem is they come up and they get right here and then they stop. So they're not where the blade trap is, right? So what I usually do is I have inverted blade traps. I don't put them on the ground. We've tried them on the ground before. It chops them up and then you lose all your loot. Don't do that. We've also done pits where we put the blade traps in the pits. Works great, except for you lose your loot, right? So the last one we did was inverse blade traps where they were inverse upside down. Chops their head off fantastic. The problem is it doesn't kill, sometimes it doesn't kill the crawlers, doesn't kill anything that's below that first level, right? Like dogs and things like that. So this time we did vertical blade traps, worked fantastic. And what we're going to do is basically do an angle. An angle that goes like this, right? A long kind of wedge where they walk up and they fall in. Now, I've tried it before and it works fantastic. Now, you're like, Kismet, why are they falling in right here, bro? And not right up against the blade trap. By the way, this might automatically turn on. I could die right now. Just so you know, because it's automated now. But basically what you want to do is build a ramp right here, and they would come up the ramp, and then you fall down right here where this blade trap is, and it would hit them, right? That would work too. But in our case, we're going to be doing double blade traps. So we're going to be doing inverse blade traps in front of these to chop off their heads. And anybody who happens to make it through those inverse ones, we then have double blade traps, so then it also chops them up if they get too close to the base. And that's why this is going to be out here. They're literally going to walk this way, and then we'll have an inverse blade trap right there, and they will fall down in there like this, chops their heads up. And then they can't get out. And then they're stuck. No matter where they go, no matter what block they go to, there's some sort of blade trap chopping their head off. So they have nowhere to go. See, now they can't get back out. Right? In theory. I mean, we haven't filled it in yet. But right here, if you try to go back out again, you can't get back out, right? You can't jump out. You can't get out because it's too high for the zombies to get back out again. Unless they break it. Right? But we'll make it out of cement. They ain't getting out of there. They ain't getting out of there. So we built this kind of wedge system. Now, we've also tried it with ramps like this, where you just do 2 ramps, which is really great if you want it to be real small. So you do 2 ramps, and they fall, boom, like this. I'm going to pick that ramp up. I'll show you. Like this. Like that, right? So they come up, and they don't destroy ramps, by the way. We've tested it. The last one we built half a pyramid, right? And they would run up the ramp, come up to the kill box, go up another little ramp, fall in where the blade traps were, and get chopped up. Easy mode. You can literally sit up there and drink some pina coladas while you're watching them get chopped up. Except for cops and crawlers. Kill those. Kill those. But everybody else, they get chopped up. So they could come through and then fall in, boom, get chopped up from the inverse blade traps, which you'll see. Now, we'll run those inverse blade traps way up to the top. And they'll actually come straight down and be able to hold the blade traps up above with concrete and eventually into metal. And then we'll make it polished steel as well. So those will be just fine. Those supports will be fine. The blade traps died before those supports are ever going to die. So there we go. So that's the next thing that we're going to build. And again, we'll just go ahead and take our blade traps. And if you don't know what inverse means, I mean like this. Like that. Upside down. Right? And then we'll have a pole that holds it. That goes all the way up. And those will line right up to the side of these. Basically. Like this. Right? Like that. So they'll be right down. See, I can do it right now if I wanted to, but I got to put the support in first. But basically, that's the way it'll be. It'll be like that. Chop their heads off. Any dogs or whatever that get past that, boom, then we'll have the inner ones which will chop that off. Pretty awesome, huh? Now make sure that it's 2 blocks up. Don't put it down at the bottom. Put it 1 block at the bottom block. It'll be on the 2nd block up. Then run some supports for it up above that hold it up. Nice, super sturdy supports. That'll be fantastical. And then if we notice, if I go look on this side, we've already figured out the math of the distance. And if you look down here, actually, we just count it. Look, 1, 2, 3. That's the width of a blade trap when it's upside down, right? And then, of course, this right here lines up to the edge of that. So again, they come in, fall right into those blade traps, 3 across, nowhere for them to go. Now, of course, when they die, there's going to be room down below for the loot. So we're not going to lose the loot. Now, we've also got some 50 rounds here that, in theory, when they fix it, they can fall down in there, and it's like a loot catcher, right? So they fall down in there, and you can loot them down there. You can also go underneath the base and loot it. We have not dug it out yet, but when we do, you'll be able to loot from underneath. You'll be able to repair from underneath. Be able to just shoot them from underneath, too, if you want to. It's up to you. Up to you. You can do whatever you want. So we'll get all that going in a bit. But for right now, we're working on the outside, which we've got all the power run. I believe we have it all set. And what you want to do is just go and look at your thing and see if it's aimed at the corner of your base. That one's aimed. That one's aimed. This one is not aimed. See, this one's not correct. That's a great way to test, right? See, I didn't move that one yet. So these blade traps over here would have got destroyed. And again, put it on zombies, instant, 10 seconds. It sees a zombie, it's going to turn all those blade traps on. And by the way, just leave your generators running. Just leave them running. It only uses gas whenever it turns itself on. And then when it turns itself off automatically, it will last for a really, really long time. You will get a lot out of that little bit of gas that you put in there, or if you fill it all the way up, it'll go for a very, very long time. I won't have to do the gas. So there we go. There we go. And that's how you do that. So there you go. I hope that enjoyed. If you did like that, put a 1 in the chat. What do you mean by having a ramp? Answer that question. Bug hanging out. Hey, Kismet. How's it going? What y'all building now? This is the slim, automated Kismet. Well, slim, automated, mega Kismet kill box. We got long names for stuff, right? Because I keep upgrading, and then I got to keep adding words to it. Now, this is the slim version, meaning that we slimmed it down. We used the most minimal amount of materials, and we also used very small pieces that work just as good as using the big pieces, right? So what we did is instead of using these 50 rounds, which is what we usually do, right? The 50 rounds, we said, you know what? What if we turn them sideways and we run these bars sideways? Does that prevent them from getting in the base? Does it prevent dogs from running in there? And it does. Dogs can't get in. Crawlers can't get in. We're good. We're good and we're good, right? We also created this lip here at the top here so the crawlers can't get across that lip. It's kind of reverse, it's a reverse wedge, or not wedge, but ramp up at the top there. Right along here. You can see that wedge on the inside to keep the crawlers. And of course, we've got 2 levels of bars. So you can run out on the bars and shoot straight down. Now, of course, you want to stay back so that they'll run up and get their heads chopped off. But once we add the other blade traps, then we can stand on the edge and we can shoot them all we want, and they'll come in, they'll get all chopped up. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. It'll be a lot of blade traps, though, so I'm a little worried about the lag that's going to happen, but it might be fine. We'll see. We'll see. Now, we're going to go ahead and start working on those upper-level blade traps. Now, how do we make that run? Now, of course, we also got to protect our power up there, by the way. Probably should do that first. I'm thinking we should do that first. Let's go do that first. Because we are on day 77, and we want to make sure at least that power is protected. Because I have lost relays before, and then basically I was sitting there on Horde Night rerunning the lines. That's not good. That's not good, everybody. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use some bars. Just like you use it up above. Just throw some bars in there. Look at that. Easy. Right? Easy mode, except for this side. That side, not so easy mode. Because this block is being blocked. Right? It's a block being blocked. But there we go. Now you can also go ahead and rotate this around. Like so, a little advanced rotation action. There you go. You got yourself a little cage to protect your relay. So if a cop does shoot up there, it's going to hit that bar a little bit first, though it is going to take a little bit of damage. But at least you got some sort of protection against that damage. Let's go ahead and run those again. It's got to be just so, everybody. It's got to be just so. There we go. Then out here, we'll go ahead and rotate it around. We'll put it where we can, right? Ah, dang it. There it was. Look at that. Fail. What the heck? Why is it not going on there? That one went on there. Ah, I gotta love a beta game. At least because I don't have this other one on there. Now this particular one, notice how I put it on all four sides? That's because I did it right. That other one in that corner, I didn't do it right. I put it in the wrong spot. And that's why it doesn't line up. But if you make a mistake, just fix it later. Or you can fix it right away. Let's see it. Why can't I see these bars? Stop that. Not showing me the bar. I don't like it. There we go. Okay. It's hard to see if it doesn't show you the bar. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and try to put that one at the bottom. Really? Oh, it's because the other one's inset. I bet you it's because it's inset. Huh. I mean, if nothing else, that should act as a way of holding it. That's weird. Wasting a lot of bars. Wasting a lot of bars. Good question. Why is that not working? Works here. Now see, this one should be right here in this corner. See, I put it over there a little bit too far. Again, you make a mistake. It's okay. You can make mistakes in life. Just keep going. Keep going. So yeah, that's amazing. Great idea, Kismet. Thank you for us. Yeah, this is a group effort, by the way. This is not just me, Anon, and a whole bunch of other people like Ro, and Monterey Pat, and Gwen, and a whole bunch of people work together to build the resource. That's why we call it the teamwork server. We all work together toward a common goal. In this case, building the slim Kismet kill box. We're also taking over this town. It's a little tiny spot. It's a little tiny town. It's a humongous city. What am I talking about? It's massive. We taking over. Now, our respawn, by the way, the actual loot does not respawn for 1,000 days. For 1,000 days. There's no loot respawn. It's too easy. It's too easy when you have loot respawn. No subterranean bases. We don't start with a subterranean base and then offset it by 40 so all the screamers are way off to the side. We don't do that either. Too easy. We don't do that. We do everything above ground. If we have to fight off zombies, we have to fight off zombies. Look at this. I had 1,242 kills. I fought off a few zombies while we were building our bases. So there we go. So again, I don't know why that isn't working. That should work. But there's nothing for it to cling on to because I guess it's hitting that relay and the relay is just too wimpy to hold it. But we'll just keep going. We got to get at least some angled protection in here. I hate it when I get it right away and then I click the button anyway. Anybody else do that? It's like self-torture. It's like self-torture up in here. I'm not going to bother with that one. I have a feeling it's going to happen on all the ones, all these ones. Oh, the other one, you know what it's, I bet you it's using, let's go see. I bet you it's using the wall as a support. Where's it at? Over here. Yeah, it's using, it's staying there because it's using this block as a support. You're like, well, Kismet, that's not a block. Yeah, it goes all the way over. It goes all the way over. So it's using that block, this block right here as a support where the other one is out here where it doesn't have that block to support it. That's exactly what it's doing. Exactly what it's doing. But this is the proper way to do it. Put it way out here on the edge. We'll find a way to put it down there. Even if we got to run another bar down and do it that way. This should help. And if we lose the relay, no big deal. I'll just run it again. It's got to be just so, everybody. It's got to be just so. There we go. Okay, so we've protected our relays a little bit. Looking nice. Now we can do the same thing with our thing out here. We can go ahead and put some... I saw this on our community server, by the way. They use the bars around the actual motion detector. Now, I'd love it if you could put bulletproof glass around it, right? And then it detects, which it doesn't. I've tried it. But that would be awesome. But that looks pretty cool. Look at the little cool little cages. Now, of course, I could enclose it even more. I could put cement things in there, which are even better, right? Because I could put concrete plates, which is what I would typically do. Make a concrete plate, and then put a door in there. So then you open up the door, you can run all the stuff, and then you just close the door, and it's actually cemented in there, which is 6,000 protection on all sides and also on the bottom. If you cement it in, or you use a doorway, which would be 3, 6, 8,000. So it's really protected. And I call that the power door, or power tower, or power vault. That's what it was called. Power vault, where I put a vault door in there. And then I could put the switch there, too. So in theory, I could make a whole thing out of concrete and make that work. Right? Maybe we should try it. Maybe we should try it. What do you guys think? Right? Try it? Right? Yeah? I'm not going to try it yet. We're going to try it when we do the turrets. I'm torturing you guys. I'm torturing you guys. All right. When we do the turrets, we'll do that. This way we have an on and off switch. Not swatch. On and off switch for the actual turrets themselves. And I'll show you why that's so awesome. Also, by the way, it's only going to be 2 down, so it's going to actually hang from the ceiling and not be in anybody's way so they can go to the corners, which is pretty fun. And also, we're going to be putting some bulletproof glass in the corners and just doing all sorts of embellishments that helps the base as well. So, yeah, looking good. And we'll fix that one after Horde Night, because you don't want to be fixing stuff like 5 minutes before Horde Night. You don't want to be doing that now. So there's some power, and we got that done. That's it. That's all I need to do. So again, right now the generator is running. Look, it's 989. 989 over there. 979. And it's been running all this time. You guys saw me turn it on. It's been running all this time. Didn't use any power. Only when it activates. Now, we need to test it out, I think, right? We'll do a little bit test. Let's test it out. You know how you make a test? Watch this. This is how you do it. Firing up the forges. This is how you test it. Zombies! Come here, little zombies. We gotta upgrade that pole. I say we jump out here. It's nighttime. They're gonna run. They're gonna try to eat my face. They're gonna run, try to eat my face. Zombies! Yo! I love it when a plan comes together. I can shoot your head off right now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna let you run at me. And then I'm gonna dodge! Ha ha! Miss me, sucker! And then I'm gonna run this way. Come on, punk. Follow the Kismet. Follow up the ramp. Follow me over here. Follow me up this way. And come over here and get chopped up to your death. Come on. Let's go. Come on, bro. Come on. Step back a little bit, Monterey Pat, please. Come on over here. Oh, he's stuck. I'm gonna have to execute you. Executed. And again, the whole goal is, if you're standing way out here in the front... Uh-oh. A little lag there. If you're standing way out here in the front, where Monterey Pat was, they're not going to go back and hit the blade traps. So that's why we got to add the other blade traps over the top. Because what they do is they stand too far out. They stand too far out, and then they're not hitting the blade traps. They're not dying. But then, of course, you can just shoot them, get lots of XP. But you got to be back here for them to run up and hit the blade traps. It's wherever you are, by the way. So if you're getting hit a lot from this side, move away from that side. Move over this way. There we go. Then you can get hit from this side. So if the blade traps get destroyed, move to another blade trap. Don't stand underneath the destroyed blade trap or destroyed part of your base. Move to another spot, and they will try to run towards you. You are their target. So they're going to keep trying to run towards you. Now, will all of them run to you? Sometimes some of them won't. So snipe those guys first, and then all the rest of them will come over and then get owned. All right, that's what you want. That's what you want. All right, do I got some steel on me? I do. All right, now look at this. While we're at it, let's go ahead and upgrade this to steel as well. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Give this some steel action. There we go. Still waiting on that to dry. Down the top. Still waiting on it to dry. I mean, it dries oddly. I mean, why does sometimes the bottom one not dry, or the middle one, or the top one, even though you did them in the exact same sequence, right? You did the first one, second one. I don't know why. I don't know why. Go ahead and do that again before Horde Night comes along. Our base needs to be upgraded, too. All the base needs to be upgraded. Again, I just leave it on. It just does its thing. Now, again, let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to do the blade traps over here. Probably don't have enough time to do all the exterior blade traps right now. But we're going to try to figure it out. So we're going to need to bring it from way up there and bring it down here. Now, we're going to need, basically, I like those centered ones because they work fantastic. So I'm going to need to make the actual center areas and make the poles first. And then once I make the poles, then we'll be good. Uh-oh. Food and water. Lauren Ad Tucker and Crazy's got my back. So does Non-Two Sooners using that water there. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Everybody who used the water emote, give them 500 Kiss Caps each month. Give them 500 Kiss Caps for backing me up. The horizontal poles you're using, they started with wet concrete pole. That is true. They are the centered concrete pole. And they start, when you first put them down, of course, they're going to be 1,500. Then they dry, they're 3,000. You upgrade them again, they go down to 1,500 while they're wet. Then they go to 6,000. Then you upgrade them again like I just did. Now, some of the poles that we're using along this way are the non-centered ones. These are non-centered. The reason why they're non-centered is so they're on the outside. And then when the mobs come up, boom, they're flush with the edge of the base, which means they're flush with the edge of the blade traps, which means they're dead. So that's why we have them pushed outwards. They're actually turned and outwards in the base. We're using some supports here on the corners to protect them from getting into the corners. And it works fantastic. Look at this visibility, right? They can't get to us, but incredible visibility. Incredible visibility, works fantastic. We've already tested it with 2,000 zombies. One Horde Night. You know what we did on the Horde Night before that? 900 zombies. We're going to do 2,000 here in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. 2,000 zombies going to attack this base. So we better get busy. We better get busy here building some stuff. But first, I got to go ahead and work on my food. Now, I'm really bad about my food, by the way. So if you have a problem watching somebody who is really bad about doing their food and their water, sorry. I get busy. You know, I'm building stuff. I'm explaining stuff and I'm building stuff. There we go. Kismet, I think, is because the other one is next to the pole. Exactly. You are correct, Selfire. Kiz Water, I'm on it. What do the Dragon Egg badges mean? That means you're a sub. And the more you level up as a sub, so does your little dragon. So your little dragon starts as a little baby dragon in the egg. And then as you sub for longer and longer, you can also roll over them, by the way, to find out what they're for. Then as you roll up, your little dragon's going to get bigger and bigger. One of the fun things here to do on the stream. So those are your sub badges. Sub badges have come through today. So there you go, everybody. Enjoy. Can't wait for the Horde attack. This is going to be awesome. 2,000 zombies. We don't mess around. Now, we got epic servers from Nitrado, so ours can handle 2,000 zombies. If you got a sucky server and it can't handle the 60 zombies that you usually get, forget those people. Go over to Nitrado. Forget it. Tell them Kismet sent you. Tell them Kismet sent you over there. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling here, people. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Rocking and a-rolling. So we got that going. We got the base automated. We got our stuff protected there. And again, I'll build a vault for that as well to keep those power in there so that it doesn't get wrecked. But it might get wrecked tonight. We don't know. Some of the stuff, if it gets wrecked, that's okay. We can always just build it again. Go get some more resources for it. No biggie. All right, so that's going. So we need the stuff to build with. That's what we need. So we're going to use these, not wood pole, wet concrete poles, which are not centered. And then we're going to go ahead and get some centered ones. What else do we need? Maybe some arrow slits, which are pretty fun to do as well. Yeah. And we had these really cool corners of the base in my last base build. That was really neat. I really enjoyed it because we built it out in an angle where the blade traps were held, and you can go out there and add bulletproof glass on the edge, and then you can shoot down and stuff. Very, very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. We're going to use what we learned last time and do that. Now, we might need some wedges. Go ahead and grab these wedges out of there. Work a bit with those as well. We're going to try to at least get one blade trap up in the corner. I got the blade traps on me, right? Or did I put them back? Apparently, I put them back. I put them back. Somewhere. Over here. Thought I just dropped some random stuff there. Maybe I used them all. No, I got them on me right there. There they are. There they are. Okay, so we're going to need to have some frames, which we've got. And I like to work in the same corner first to try to get an idea. Now, I've also done the math beforehand of how far the blade traps go. There is going to be a gap in some of our blade traps, but that's okay. That's okay. Put some spikes or something in there, or maybe even just a brick wall. They have to go around it, or some wedges. They're going to wedge them around that, right? So they will hit that wedge, and then they'll go one side or the other, which will then, of course, chop them up as well. Chop them up as well. We're going to experiment around with that. But the first thing we need to do is we need to have a kind of start of the support. And so we want to go ahead and make sure that it's perfectly where we want it to line up, right? So we want our, we want to go ahead and just kind of test a bit first of the sides of our blade traps that are going to be right here. So I'm off by one. There we go. It might be like, Kismet, you're just putting frames down. I don't understand, bro. Well, that is the size of a blade trap. Right there. See, that's the corner where I'm going to put the blade trap. And that's the size of it right there. So I can visualize in my head that that is exactly the size of one of these blade traps. All right, it's good if you can visualize that stuff, right? I'll take this one out. Give you guys an idea. Right? That's exactly the size of one blade trap. 3 by 3, like 9, right? So 3 by 3 by 3. It's basically square, right? 3 by 3. 3 by 3 square. So, super easy. Really be a rectangle. But there you go. But there you go. It's kind of square. I guess it's square. 3 by 3. It'd be a rectangle if I took that other side out. But there you go. You get the idea. You get the idea. Basically, that's the size of one of our blade traps. And I'll put it flat like that. That'll probably make it easier to visualize. Or I could also do this. Take it out of there. Put the blade trap. Put that one in the middle. And then put this one up here. And then make the blade trap. Visualize the blade trap. Like this. It's vitally important to pre-visualize. Especially when you don't have a lot of resources. To pre-visualize how you're going to do the blade trap. That's going to be the blade trap right there. All right, it's going to be that right there. But of course, it's going to be transparent on the blade edge. So it's not like it's going to be solid. They're going to run up here and just stand on top of your blade trap. They're going to run up here and they're going to fall. And then they're going to chop up your blade trap because it's also going to hit them. And that one's going to hit them as well. And then they can't get up because the bars are in the way. Right? So they can't get up on top of your base either. But we need it to go straight up right here. And then attach itself to the side of the base. Right here. Right? So we go, okay, well, maybe we'll just go ahead and let's see where it first connects. Right there. But I think that's a little low. Let's go up a little bit higher. Make it feel a little safe right there. And you're like, Kismet, how are you going to get down, bro? Watch this move. Tricky. Tricky, tricky. You can do it while you're on your way down if you really want to be tricky. Watch me break my leg on like a smaller drop. All right, so there we go. So now we've got it kind of aimed exactly where we want the blade trap to go. Now, of course, we don't want to use squares because it takes up too much space. We're going to go ahead and use the center poles. And we're going to go ahead and run center poles down from up there. Now, we don't know if this is right yet. We don't know if this is right because we haven't put in the rest of the blade traps yet. We haven't visualized the rest of the blade traps. We got to double check our visualization of the rest of the blade traps. So I don't want to be putting that down yet. Right? I want to be thinking it through. What am I going to do here in the corner? Right? How am I going to get this corner to fit in here? Right? Because if I put it right here, in this corner, it doesn't go there, right? But it goes right here. So then again, we'll go ahead and make it 6 by 6. Now, how did that perfectly work out there? That's because I had figured it out beforehand. Now, let's go check it on the other side, though. So in this case, we're just going to make it a little bit easier. We're just going to go down the middle here. 1, 2, 3. And just to visualize it, we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're just looking at the long distance. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then now we're going to hit this corner, but look what happens. Because we want this corner right here. We want this corner. Now again, if you can't visualize it, that's okay. I'm going to put the blade traps down. You'll see what I mean. If you can't visualize it in your head. I can totally see it in my head. I can see the blade traps there in my head. In full color, by the way. But then again, I've studied architecture. Architecture and graphic design for 25 years. So that does give me a little bit of an edge. But see, look, we got a gap, right? So we got a blade trap there. We got a blade trap there. We got a blade trap there. One there. And then, of course, one here in the corner. But we got a gap in there. So we don't want to have the gap on the end, right? Having a gap on the end is a terrible place to have a gap. Right there. You typically want to have it in the middle. The reason why is because then we can just build some blocks in the middle and then try to divert them away from those blocks, right? So if they do come up, we can put a wedge there and have them fall to the side and then they walk in. So we want that block to be more in the middle, right? So where's the middle at this particular base? Well, it's kind of hard to do the middle in this base. But we can go ahead and just say this. We'll take this up. We'll say this one's the middle now. And then that's the middle of that one. Right? Because they're 3 wide. That's the middle. That's the middle. That's one. This is another one here. And then this is the corner one. Now, this might be a little bit hard to visualize again. But you get the idea. So we got to have one that's going to go up and connect. We got to have this one, which is going to go up and connect, right? This one, up and connect, etc., all the way across. But because we have the inner blades, it causes a gap on the outside. Now, we could inset it. We could do a whole bunch of stuff to try to make it work. Not worth your time. The math does not work out. The math does not work out. Now, here's another thing that we can do. We can go ahead and take this out. And then again, put this in the exact corner. So there's no gap. The whole point of this is so there's no gap between the blade traps, right? You don't want gaps between your blade traps because they'll just stand in those gaps. They magically find those gaps. I don't know how they do it, but they magically find those gaps between your blade traps and make it real difficult. So again, we're going to go this way. 1. I love to pre-visualize stuff. It helps it a lot. And of course, we only build stuff like the night before Horde Night, because, you know, hey, or on Horde Night, because that's the way we are. That's the way we roll. Now again, we're going to go ahead and do this. Again, 1, 2, 3. That's the center of the blade trap, or where we need to put the support. 2, 3. You're like, dang, Kismet, wait a minute, that works out, bro. That works out right there. Look, it went all the way. You're right, it did, except for it only works on that one side. It only works on this side, but the long side, it doesn't work. And that's because you have an offset. You have an offset on the long side. And that's just the way it's going to be. Got to deal with it. Got to deal with it. And of course, here's the corner one. Like this. That'll be the corner one. These will be the side ones, right? With the poles that go up and connect. Another corner one there. Side ones that go up and pull and connect. So you really are missing 2 blocks. Right? And you're like, dang, 2 blocks. But that's okay. That's okay. You're missing 2 blocks. Just do the corner. Move it out like this. You want to favor the corners because they love running toward the corners. So really the center of it. Oh. Detect some zombies over there. Look at the screamer. Let's watch. Second too late. Second too late on that shot. Shot in the back. Anybody else? Nope. All right. But there we go. So it only works on the long sides. We're going to have a 2 gap in the middle. So what can we do in the 2 gap in the middle? Well, we can do this. Like I said, we can create a wedge. I heard somebody. Game makes you paranoid. So you create a wedge, meaning that you wedge it away like this. Or we can just leave it open and let them run in there and get killed. But I can create a wedge. You have to rotate the right way. Come on, brain. It would be here. So you create a wedge like that. Keep them away from that spot. Wow. Okay, just copy rotation, bro. There we go. So you create a wedge like that, and then behind here, then you just go ahead, fill in the frames like that. They'll come in, they'll hit the wedge, they'll go this way, and they'll end up in your other blade traps. All right, there'll be no blade trap there because you can't fit a blade trap there. Now I can offset it on the outside. I can do all sorts of stuff, but then it won't line up on this side, right? But you get the idea. You got it now. And again, we want them to come in, fall in, and then not have a safe place to land. Now right here, they're going to have a safe place to land. They're going to have a safe place to stand right here in these blocks. No blade traps are going to hit them. We don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen. So having that extra spot is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem in this particular build. And what we can also do is put a turret right there. Aim anything that comes in that particular area, get shot. Also a great place to rocket. Get them all kind of clustered up right there and then shoot them. That'd be fun also. But again, you can go ahead and just do a whole bunch of things, but basically try to block them from doing that. Now, you can also move it outside, right? So instead of it being in there, you move it to the outer part. So when they come in, the wedge is then right here. Come on. Get in there. Keep going past it today. Get up. Ba-da-ba. There we go. So create a wedge here. Right? Boom. They come up. They hit that wedge. They angle. Right? Same thing. So they're going to come up, hit that wedge. They're going to angle this way. Going to get their heads dropped off. Because right here is going to be the blade trap. Right? Bam. Blade trap. Got their head chopped off. Right? If they're dogs, they're going to go down there anyway. And they're going to get past the blade traps anyway. They'll be fine. So you want to create a wedge on the outside edge. And that should work. Now, is it going to work? Heck if I know. I never tried it yet. But that, in theory, should work. Because they don't typically attack angled wedges. They don't attack floor wedges. They have a tendency to go straight through. So on those center parts, on just this side and the other side, I will have that kind of wedge and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then we'll take it out, try something else. But if it does work, then we're going to use it. All right, so there we go. So we're going to go ahead and take these frames out. And again, this is going to help us visualize where all of our supports are going to be. All right? And this is going to be all of our supports and as they're running up. We're going to go ahead and also take all of these out. We got the top ones first. There we go. Take all these out for now. And we're going to just work with the first one, which seems to be lining up perfectly to the edge. Yes, it is. And then this one's a corner one. So this is the first one we want to do. So we did it properly. Our math seems to work. Now, if you do it and then it's not right, well, then just redo it. Tear it down, do it again. All right, let's put some blade traps down. I think we talked about that enough. Let's go. You're like, Kismet, I didn't understand any freaking thing you said, but just show me, bro. Just show me. If you show me, then I'll understand. You got it. Showed you. There you go. That's what you want. Got that pole running down. Inverse blade trap. Go in. Run the power from over here, because you already got the detector, right? So if anything's over here, it's going to detect it. It's going to chop its heads off. Like that. Rinse and repeat around your entire base. Right? Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Get it done. Let's do the corner one. Corner one's the tricky one. That's the very, very, very tricky one to do. But we learned some lessons from last time. And we are going to learn how to do that. So what we're going to do first is find the center pole. Where do we need to put the center pole in this corner one? So we're going to take this stuff up. Again, this is the corner blade trap. It's 3x3 all the way around. 3x3 square. And these are already being taken up by this one here is taking up that corner one. And this one's inset that way a little bit, taking up that one. There we go. Kismet, how are you going to mount the corner ones? Ah, Cali Fire, don't get ahead of the fun. Gonna do it right now, bro. Gonna do it right now. Now, we learned how to do this in our last build. A lot of fun. Hey, what's the deal? Put that down. Didn't want to put the center one down. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and first run the center up by using some blocks. See where it goes. Like this. Ah, okay. Looking good, looking good. Now, our support block is right there on that one. And that's where we're going to kind of put a support block right there. Now, one of the cool things that we can use, by the way, is these arrow slits. Now, we've been using a lot of these arrow slits, and they are actually pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastical. And what we can do is we can run it from up here and use it as a blade trap. But also what we could do is we could use it as a corner sniper area. So we could downscale it here and run it from the edge of the base out, right? And use it as an actual part of the base. Let me jump down so you can see that. Right? So we can attach it to the corner of the base instead of attacking it to the top, right? Now these ones, those look cool attached to the top. I don't know. They just look super cool. It'd be cooler if it was rounded. Might put a round one up there. I don't know. We'll see. But it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Now this one, I want to build a corner, which I call the sniper corners. Now the sniper corners are awesome. But we've got to, of course, take this out. And we've got to get to this point right here where the support is going to be for the blade trap. So we're going to go ahead and take these corners out. Don't be afraid to take your stuff back down again. You can always get more resources. Who you got? Just Uncle Fred? That's it? Oh, I got this girl. One for you. One for you. So I'm going to make it where it's going to be up too high so they can't do that jumping stuff. Stop. Hey, what's up, Crawler? I'm going to just shoot you a whole lot. Come on, you little bugger. Bad shooting. Bad shooting. I gotta get warmed up before Horde night. I'm gonna get killed. Boom. Let's upgrade these while we're thinking about it. Upgrade the poles. There we go. They seem to be drying better now. I think they might have fixed that. Drying seems to be better. All right, we got the poles upgraded. So again, back to what we were doing. Let's go ahead and cut out these corners. Actually, I should watch out right here because this will activate. I'm going to left-click that to take the wire away. If you want to take the wire away, you left-click. There we go. So I'm going to show you the corner ones here in just a second. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. All right. I'm down. I'm down. Let's do it. All right, so there's a corner. We want to make a nice little pedestal to go right out to this thing here. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually use some corner edges like this to kind of run them out there, right? But we're going to need a kind of a middle area right here, which actually we're going to use the arrow slit as the middle area. This will allow you to still fire down. Oh, I got to rotate, right? Still allow you to fire down in there like the bars, but the bars are really not that sturdy. So you don't want to be using the bars when you're doing this, because this is dangerous. Dangerous. And then we'll go ahead and cut out a little bit more of the bar. And again, we're not going to have enough time to do the whole thing, but we'll do it after Horde night. If we have enough time. Oh, no, we're going to run out of time after Horde night. It'll have to be tomorrow. Or it'll be a little bit tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get it done by then, but we'll try. We got lots to do. Okay, let's go ahead and just do some wedges so you guys can see how we're going to do it. All right, so first we're going to do is we're going to wedge the edge. Feel free to rotate properly. Oh, and there it was. There, like that. Like that. See that? 2 wedges, because it looks cool. That's why. 2 wedges, and then this. Then more wedges, and then the next one, until it reaches all the way out here. Now, I got one problem right now of those particular wedges. Let me get up a little bit higher so you can see that problem. Is those wedges are too low. Right? It's too low. I need to be up one higher if it's going to hold this, or I can take this out like that, and then use the support underneath there. And so what we're going to do is go ahead, as instead of using wood, obviously, we're not going to use wood. I'm going to use concrete. Now, I wish I had some angled concrete frames to use, or some ramp concrete. But we're going to just build it on this one side so you guys can get an idea before Horde Night hits as well. And this is a lot of fun. I love building stuff. Awesome emote crazy, says Lego Mago. Why is this base impregnable and yet so stylish? Before the apocalypse, he was an architect and a graphic designer. Exactly. Because this is mega building. When we're just building, then we're just building to survive. But when we're mega building, we're building also because of the aesthetics of it and to improve upon what we did before. Now, I could build the base I built before. It'd be exactly the same, work just as fantastic as our other one did. But we're kind of embellishing a little bit. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's cool looking. It looks wicked. I used this kind of angled thing on the last one, but I did not use the arrow slits, and I regretted it. So this time I'm going to use the arrow slits, so I can actually fire straight down while I'm standing on it as well. And then we'll keep wedging it out. All right, wedge it out here again. How are we looking? And we're going to see if it reaches. Now, if we have a problem with it reaching, then we will have to widen it out a little bit and see how that goes. And again, don't ever be afraid of tearing your stuff right back down again. Come on. Oh, there it was. There we go. And again, right there. See, it's not quite to the support, though. So we're not looking too good there. But we'll go ahead and put the arrow slits back in again. We might have to offset it. See, last time what I did is I just put a block there. But I didn't like it. Look at this. Look at that. Shoot down in there. By the way, you can repair the blade trap right there using that as well. All right, let's see if we can get out one more. One more out. Now you're like, Kismet, what you gonna do next, bro? What you gonna do next? How you gonna run that pole, bro? How you gonna run that pole to run it down? Right? Because you can just run it underneath there, right? But again, we're mega building, so we can't just make stuff float. Bummer, right? Bummer. It's floating. It's floating. I don't like it. I don't like it to be floating. Right? So the last part, just to make it look right, take that out. And then we'll put a block, just to make it look cool. Or, even cooler, watch this deal. Watch this deal. You're going to be like, dang, that's cool, Kismet. Watch this. Watch this deal. One of my favorite parts is putting this corner in at the end. You put the corner in at the end. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. Look at that deal. That's some sweetness right there. You're like, Kismet, that's nice, bro. Snipe through there. Snipe through there. Stand here at the end. Snipey, snipe, 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 snipe. You know what's even cooler? Put some rounded glass at the end. It looks epic. I don't have any bulletproof glass right now. But maybe I can make just some regular glass. Let's see if we got some rounded business glass. Need some lead clay. Let's go ahead and try it. Let's just go ahead and just put some business. It's going to get break like in 2 seconds. But you can put some glass there. What? The Purvis says, you know what, Kismet, for that epic building, bro, I'm going to give you that sub love. Thank you so much for dropping that sub love. Look at that, man. Almost knocked Bottom Fish out of the bit boss there. By the way, we got the advanced bit boss now. You can fight over stuff. You can tax people. You can bless people in the chat. You can do all sorts of epic stuff. If you want to learn how to do it, go ! commands in the chat. It'll whisper you here on Twitch all of the commands and all of this stuff you can do here on the new advanced bit boss, which is super cool. Super cool. So let's get that going. We're going to go over here to the bulletproof glass forge. Actually, let's go to the ammo forge because we probably have enough. Oh, we didn't put any iron in there. We didn't put any iron in that sucker. That's not good. Let's put some iron in there. And see if we can just build some glass. Just some glass here. Not bulletproof. This is here. We need some glass in there. We need some actual glass in the glass thing. I know, crazy thought, huh? Let's just put it in because the other one doesn't have any lead. So let's go ahead and just put it in there. And just so you can see that kind of curved edge. There we go. Now this glass sucks. The bulletproof glass is 3,000 damage, where this one is basically like one hit and it's dead. But just to show you the stylistic look that we will eventually do. Hi, how you doing? This is what we'll do. Now, you know what's cool about this? When it's bulletproof glass, not when it's regular glass. When it's regular glass, it's going to break instantly. But watch this. Neener, neener, neener. You're hiding behind there. The cops are shooting the bulletproof glass. You're good. And then when they stop shooting you, snipe up and go, pow, pow. Take that, cop. Take that to the thing. Now, again, one shot. That glass is toast. Make sure to use the bulletproof glass. So that's epic. Now, you know something we do right here when people subscribe to the channel, when they donate to the channel, when they show the channel some love, right away. By the way, all my donations right now, if you do hit that tip button or you do go ahead and participate in the new Bit Boss donations there as well, all that is going to my mods. But thank you so much for that love, and we're going to go ahead and show you that love right back because that's what we do here in the Kismet Army. We take your guys' love here on the stream, we amplify it, we send it right back to you by getting on the Kismet Love Train. Here we go. Saltbot going to tell you all about it.
Saltbot here. It is time for the Kismet Love Train. Put at, and then the awesome person's name in chat along with your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. They will fly all over the stream to show support for all the love.
And away we go. We're going to go ahead and do the love train here, everybody. Now, of course, you go ahead and throw your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers right in there. Make sure to put at the Purvis for hitting that sub button. All your emotes are going to fly all over the stream. Go for it. Go for it. Enjoy yourself. Show some love to the people that keep this stream going. Appreciate the love. Look at that. That's pro. That's pro right there, baby. That's some nice stuff. Let's get those blade traps in there. Now, look at this. We're going to put that blade trap right here in the corner. Like a pro. We're going to put it in. Let's do it. Build one just like this, but make it better. Make it better than mine. Put your own style into it. Put some style in there. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Perfect. Perfection. Mr. Football. Don't hit my stuff. Watch this move. Where's my... crawlers. Where's my wire tool? Eat it. Football guy. You want to hit me? I'll hit you back. Come here. I call hacks on that one. That was really far. How'd he hit me from that far? It's like a whole football team here. Backpedaling for the win. Watch this shot. Right in the head. Right in the head while moving. What's up, everybody? Come on, let's go test my base. Come on, everybody, follow me. There's a party at Kismet's base. There's a party at Kismet's base. Come on in here. Watch this as the automated kill box wipes them all out. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to stand here in the automated kill box. Come on, bring it. Bring it to Kismet over here. What you got? You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing, bro. Not even going to heal. Forget it. gonna sit right here. Who else we got? Come on in here. Bring it. What else you got? You ain't got nothing. Go ahead, bring more screamers in here. Go ahead, pull some more people in. It's almost Horde Night. It's like the Horde Night before Horde. Let's do it. Come on, bring some more in here. We want some more loot. Some big jumbos over there. Now watch it turn itself off automatically. I'm not touching nothing. Not touching nothing. It's doing it all by itself. It's automated. Automated. Get on in there. Look at that awesome love train going for you, the purpose. Hope you're feeling that love, bro. Our Field coming in with the 5 bits for charity. Thank you so much. Appreciate that love. For the kitties. For the kitties. Come here, Jumbo. You got no arms, bro. You got no arms. Yeah. Oh, that makes him angry. He's very, very angry. Let me just come over here and just snipe you in the head. How about that deal? You like that? You still twitching? Who we got still twitching? This guy. Give me some XP. Shoot him myself. Come on, Jumbo. Get in here. Get in here and get chopped up. You dead. Anybody else? I'm trying to have a party in here. I'm gonna snipe this guy. Like, I'm not even gonna zoom in. Oh, right in the head. Have a seat. Kismet on the loose today. I'm on the loose. Boom. That's a lot of dead zombies. I'm not even gonna loot him. My peeps will loot him. Look at this guy. Look, I'm gonna go out here on my snipe area. Take that, sucker. Stop that jumping. Oh, you laid down, now you're dead. You laid down, now you're dead. So there we go. Of course, we want to wire these blade traps here in the corner so they don't get destroyed. Put that right into that one. Now, they did add a limit of 9 to these relays, so watch out for that. I think I have a thing on me. I have a healing thing on me. Let me go get some stuff. Now, we also made our base so we can access it from down below. And thanks, everybody, for getting on that love train, showing some love here for all the excellent people who come in the stream, say, Kismet, all right, bro, I'm gonna give you the subscribe for that. By the way, right now is the best time to hit that subscribe button because you're getting for half off. No matter what tier it is, you will get that for half off. It does help the stream a whole lot. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go right here to all of our stuff we got right here. We got ourselves some stuff right there, some water. Keep us from dying. We got some first aid. Again, I'm accessing them from down below. Those are drawers up there that can be used as kind of like plates. So they're really super skinny. Don't take up a lot of stuff. That's why we call this the slim mega kill box because it's so slim. Look at that. So slim up there. We go up here into our base. We're using these on the wall. Look at this. No big boxes. No none of that. Look at, we can snipe people from up here. Look at this. Who's down there? Who's down there? Come on. Bring it. Bring it. Who's got something? Who wants some of this? Who wants some of this? Nobody wants some of that. Now, eventually, this whole entire base is going to build out of bulletproof glass. But right now, that's a lot of resources this early on. So we'll get to that later. We'll get to that much later. We'll check our blade traps. Coming up Horde Night. Let's go ahead and repair them. Now, again, I'm not going to have enough time to do it all today. So we'll probably finish that another day. Blade traps get broken. No biggie. We'll work on that later. We'll work on it later. But again, we're going to have 2,000 zombies going to attack in just a second. So buckle in, everybody. Buckle in for some fun. There we go. How are you going to mount the corner ones? Now you know. Now you know. So also what we want to do, of course, is we want to have a bit of protection so we know we don't get hit while we're going along these edges here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use, we'll go ahead and use those bars, which I think we're out of bars. We can also use walkways. Walkways, they're not called walkways, they're called something else. Something. Bam! My brain. My brain. Can't remember. They are called catwalks. There we go. Catwalks. Catwalks.
Catwalks.
There we go. Always about 20-second delay. Because he's listening to the stream. Yeah. Wood. Gonna need some wood first, and then we got some forged steel on us. We do. What we're gonna do is go ahead and build some catwalks. Go on the catwalk. I do my little dance on the catwalk. Kismet, feeling it. Thank you for your service, fellow vet here. Well, thank you. I did not actually serve in the service. My parents are in our military family. My family's military family. My parents did serve in the Navy and also in the Army. And then my wife's family in the Navy, Navy, Army, and Navy again, I believe. My wife's mom, by the way, is an E9 in the Navy. You just say, yes, ma'am. That's all you say. You don't say nothing else. Yeah, full career. Full career. Retired as an E9 from the Navy. So, yeah. Yeah. Much love to all the vets out there, bro. Much love to all the vets. Boom. I tell it to you straight. I don't pretend to be somebody else. I am who I am. Boom. This is the real Kismet. I don't play a character on stream. Boom. Let's upgrade all of this. Probably not a good idea to upgrade that. Gonna do that. So what we do is we use some catwalks there. Pretty cool, huh? Catwalks to do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and leave these ones open so we can fire in between there. But these catwalk rails are gonna act as a way of protecting us from getting attacked. Now, one of the things we've got to watch out for, though, is this edge right here. Because what's gonna happen is the crawlers are gonna try to come up through this corner. We'll fix all that later. Upgrade that. Speaking of crawlers, come on, crawler. You got nowhere to go, bro. Nowhere to go but to get chopped up. I ain't got all day, bro. I ain't got all day for you to get chopped up. There we go. And again, that is a thing of beauty, right? Snipe through there. Get them if I want. Especially if the crawlers are coming up, you can stand right here and snipe them. Now, of course, we need an in edge there. We'll get to that eventually. Get to that eventually. Oh, we got to take this down. It's going to be in the way. And let's go ahead and build those wedges that we were talking about. We'll wedge that up here. We'll go ahead and take this. We'll leave this as a template. Go ahead and take all this other stuff out of here as a wedge. Right here. And then we'll go ahead and we're basically going to build this exact thing that we have right here. So we're going to go ahead and get our wedges right here. And we're going to go ahead and start on the outside edge. Now, why are we using wedges and not just these? Well, we did these last time. Well, we just kind of created these kind of doubles and then they drop. And it works perfect. It works just fine. But we want to use like a longer wedge. Maybe make it look a little cooler. Look, another one coming through. Another bunch of them coming through. But we want to do something a little bit different this time. We want to use these wedges and see how that works out. Let's see if we can do that. And then this. And then frames underneath. Fill those frames in. And then they come up. Fall right in the blade traps and die. Well, hello, everybody. Come on in. Oh, I love beta testers. Oh, look at you, Sneaky. Look at you, Commander Sneaky. That's what you get. Look at these beta testers. Oh, they're so good. These are the best beta testers ever. Except for this guy. There's always that one guy. Not that. There's always that one guy, right? The one guy who does this stuff. Now, you're in my way here. I'm building here, bro. I'm building. All right, now once you have the first one set up, it's easy mode. Right? Easy mode. You know exactly what blocks to put where. You're good. Line that baby up. Put them blocks down. Get her done. Now be careful, of course. Make sure that you fill these in first. Make sure to fill those in. Now, if I had known I'd done this thing here, I probably would have only took the blocks, these rounds, all the way to here. But that's okay. That's okay. It's all part of the fun. Learning that stuff. All right, these are wedges, and then these are going to be this. And again, we'll get some beta testers over here at some point. Test this out for us. And yeah, I know it's about 2 minutes away from Horde Night, but such is life, right? Such is life. You build right up to the last minute. So that one goes there. We go ahead and put this down under there. We're going to go ahead and fill that one in. Fill this one in. Again, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. Make sure to use my name in there. If I missed it for any reason, Feel free to throw it in there again. Don't consider it to be spam at all. I do appreciate you guys coming in and chat with me. I appreciate every single person who comes in my channel. Every single one that presses that follow button, crushes it with a dragon champ, crushes it with a dragon hammer, and becomes part of the Kismet army. Every single person that hits that sub button, every single person that just hangs out, lurks in my channel every single night, you are appreciated in here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it big time, everybody. Oh, man, that gave me like goosebumps. Give me like goosebumps talking about that. Again, thanks for hanging out in the stream. Let's keep going. Boom. We're going to try to get as much of this kind of ramp done. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. No, that's not right. That's not right. Well, I got to fix that. You're like, Kismet, what do you mean it's not right? Oh, wait, we're blocked. This pole's going to block us. In the corner. Oh, it's going to block our corner there. Oh, I'll have to make that more vertical in the corner. Yeah. So that's not going to match. The corner's not going to match. We'll have to move that back. And you're like, Kismet, what are you talking about? Well, you'll see here in just a second. You'll see here in just a second. Take that out. Like this. And then we want this to go this way. So this is going to be wet concrete corner. And this is going to be inside corner. Only need, craft a couple of them. And then this is going to be the concrete full corner. I think, or no, ramp corner. Turn that one off. Ramp corner. And then this one is going to be the inside corner. Like this. No, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, I know there's a piece that goes there. Don't tell me. My brain will eventually kick in. Oh, wait, it's a wedge. It's a wedge. It's not going to work because it's a wedge. Okay, I'm not using a wedge corner. That's why that didn't work. That's an inside corner. Scrap that. Scrap all this. Dropping stuff on the ground now. Dropping stuff on the ground. Okay. Wet concrete ramp. This is wet concrete ramp.
1 hour in game to hoard.
Yeah, this is the wrong one. I need a wedge corner. That's why it's not working. Let's try that. Wedge corner, inside wedge corner, bottom. Let's go ahead and just scrap that so we have enough room. Wait for that scrap. Let's go ahead and offload some stuff because it's almost horde night. Whee! Advantage of having the drop boxes. I'm going to use Dropbox 5. Drop some of this stuff in there. Random ramps and blade traps. Stuff. There we go. Come on, we got to do the corner real quick here. We got plenty of time, everybody. What the heck? Hurry up. I got all day. Just a few seconds left. No big deal. No big deal. Go ahead and upgrade that. That's probably going to break. Probably going to break during horde night. Oh, well. Fix it later. Come on, give me that wedge corner. Inside. No, not the inside wedge corner. It's going to be an inside wedge corner. This one. Except for it goes the other way. Goes the other way. Ah. Oh, I'm going to find you. I know you're here. This is pyramid. This is ramp. Corner bottom. Full corner bottom. This one. It's one of them. Keep experimenting until you get the right one. That's this. That's right there. That's right there. Oh well. The way it goes. the way it goes. Prepare for the epic 2,000 zombie horde night. Let's do this. How much electrical parts I got? Lots, lots, lots. Need some more, maybe some forged steel. Let's get it. Let's get it. They got it handled out there. They got it handled. They got it handled. Let's go ahead and get some more. Get this. Let's get this going on, everybody. Epic horde night. Let's do it. Coming in from the east. Come on in there and get chopped up. Come on in, everybody. Oh, yeah, that's working. Watch this. I'm going to drag him right to me. Come on up the ramp. Get chopped up. Nice, nice. Look at him coming from every direction. No cops yet. I don't need to worry about it unless it's cops. I'm going to go down here into the kill box. Take a little bit. Get a little touch of lag, not too much. Look at that ramp working perfect. Working beautiful. Now my job, keep the blade traps alive. All right, as long as we're not shooting rockets again like we did last time, I think we'll be fine. Aha, look at them getting their heads chopped off. Awesome. Looking good? Not doing nothing. Doing it all by itself. Look at that deal. 2,000 zombies getting chopped up. Now, I could shoot them if I want. But I'm looking for cops and crawlers, because that's my job. I kill cops and crawlers. That wedge seems to be working. They're not destroying the wedge. Look at them all with their heads chopped off. Haha, they're all lined up. They're all lined up. I see no cops yet. So far, so good. Let's see the wedge. Look at him going around the wedge. See him going around the wedge? It's working. Look at that. Even the feral went around the wedge. Working good. All right, check those blade traps. A little bit of love. Little bit of love. There we go. Looking good. And then these ones way out there, I can repair those too. Because I can reach them from here. Just like that. Nice, huh? Nice, nice. Come on, bring it on. 2,000 zombies. We got to see them. Come on, let's do it. Bring your faces in here. I love to chop up your faces.
They obviously don't like our donuts.
Oh, did you leave the oven on again? Look at this deal. Look at this deal. I'll get that corner fixed. I'll have to fix that before I log off. Now it's a wedge corner. See, that's the thing. I rarely ever use the wedges. This is the first time I've been using the wedges. That's okay. Look at that. Even a radiated feral got killed. That's the hardest mob in the game, in theory. Repair. I just stand here and repair. Now, I'm not getting XP for this, by the way. It doesn't give you XP when the blade traps kill it. But, look at this. Even the dog. Aha, dog got chopped up. Oh, cops. Cop coming in east. Oh, look at that. Have a seat. That's a dead cop. Crawler coming in. Crawler coming in northeast.
Crawler northeast.
Shooting through the frames. Look at this. Down. Crawler. Another cop. Two crawlers. One. Two crawlers coming in northeast, northeast, and east. Right there. The ramp's working awesome. Look out, he's up there, guys. Oh, I take it back. He's not. Those crawlers can still get up in the corner, so watch out until we put some defenses there. Yeah, those crawlers, they can still get up in that corner until I fix that. Look at them all. Getting chopped up. Getting owned. Is it great? Oh, they took out that blade trap out there. That was my bad. My bad. I was talking and not repairing. They took that blade trap out. Wow. Look at them. Wow. That is a lot of mobs. Breaking my stuff. That's what you get for breaking my stuff. So yeah, the great thing about it hitting at head level is they're taking lots of extra damage. Especially the really tough mobs. They take lots and lots of damage at the head level. Guys are climbing over now. See, look at that. That Pharaoh's taking lots of head damage, kills them off. Look at that loot. This is craziness. This is craziness. North Cop. Ah, bunch of lag there. Glad he didn't blow up. I didn't even see that cop was there. If he blew up, I would have took damage. Have a seat, bro. Look at him attacking this side. How we doing? Not breaking my stuff. It takes time and effort to do that. Got another cop down there. Got chopped up. Break my stuff. See, look how great that is. It chops their heads clean off.
Copy.
Works great. Copy. I could zoom in, but that's too easy. Oh, they killed another blade trap. Little suckers. That's a lot of zombies. Everywhere. Killed one over here. Look at you sneakies. You sneaky bastards. Sneaking over here breaking my blade traps. Breaking my stuff. I got a bunch of them left though.
East. Top store.
Little focused. Getting chopped up by that vertical, by the inverse one. Oh man, look at that. Blade trap taking a lot of hits. Taking a lot of hits. I gotta be more Johnny on the spot here. Oh no, another blade trap went down. Lost another one. Sucker. Take that, sucker. Holy moly! That's a lot of mobs. I don't care who you are. 2,000 zombies coming in. Not that. Still going. That's crazy. Snuck back here and broke my blade traps, little sneakies. Sneakies! Again, we have this on hard, by the way, so they hit really, really hard. So that's why they kill your blade traps much quicker. Now, if you had it just normal mode.
Now 2 cops.
Two cops north. Interrupt those cops. Trying to shoot some cops, people. Get out of my way. That cop's dead. Interrupted. Ah, 4 headshots in a row. Nice. Another cop coming in northeast, east. 2 of them. Oh, look at that! Triple headshot! Triple headshot, everybody. That was sweet. Oh! This is the best horde night ever. This is the greatest. Our base is not even done. Get that sucker. Fix that blade trap. Oh my gosh, it's coming in droves. That vertical, that inverse one is just rocking over there. What else we got? Another cop. Yeah! Round the corner. Holy mackerel! 2,000 zombies, everybody. That's a lot of zombies. Wait till we get our base fixed. Stop breaking my stuff. I still like the inverse ones better. The inverse ones just annihilate them. They're so good. Wait till we get them all the way around. Somebody's still twitching. Still twitching out there. Horde Night's not over yet. That was halfway through. Whew. Holy moly. Holy moly moly. Now you get a little bit of a respite, and they're supposed to kick back in again, but they don't always kick back in.
Dijon Tower.
Mama. Woo, mama. Where'd I do that other blade trap? Let me go put that blade trap back. While we got a second. While we got a second. What'd I do with it? Put it in the last drop box. Yep. Gotta make me some more. Make some more and finish this baby. Watch this move. Come on, cousin! Can you get in here? Gonna act all crazy Kismet action. Hope I'm in the way. I'm in the way! Get out of there! Again, there's nothing blocking it because they're down. Their actual bodies are down below. So I can put that blade trap in. Stand out here and probably get killed. Oh, they got my back. Rerun that power. Right to there. Get their back. Damn it. Fast. That's a fast runner right there. Stop running. Dang, can't knock him down. There we go. Assassinate. Oh, look out. Back up. I call hacks. I call hacks. She wasn't even close to me. Hacks. Okay, get back in the base. Everybody back in the base, quick. Back in the base. Quick, quick, quick. Back in the base. Get back over here. Gonna restart the server. Restarting the server. I don't care if he's out there. Too bad. Too bad. Can he not hear me? I hope he can. I hope he can, because he's got about 10 seconds.
Yeah, there are a bunch in the Dijon Tower.
I know, but I'm gonna restart. So restart all the thing again. So get on in there. Restart. Go. See if I can restart it before the end of Horde Night, and then what it will do is it'll send a whole nother wave. A whole nother wave. See how long it takes. Come on. Get logged out in time. Hope I'm not restarting the wrong server. Oh, there we go. Okay, booted. So what I did is I restarted the server. What happens is we kill all the zombies. The zombies are dead. And then basically what we do is we restart the server and then it sends the zombies again. A little extra epicness for you guys. Oh, I need some food and water. All right, I'll get to it. Let me catch up on chat. We're waiting. Kismet, feeling it, and thank you for your service. Fellow vet here, thank you. You're welcome, bro. Thanks for bringing it up. Kismet, do the blade traps only have one mount point in the center of the 3x3, or can they be held up by any face on the 3x3? I have not tried it anywhere other than the middle because the middle looks cool. That's why I did. I would imagine you could probably hold it from any corner. I would think, but I don't know. We'll try it out. Maybe we'll test that out next time. All right, we got to connect to the server. Let me go and bring up my stream backdrop for just a second. Now, again, what I did is I restarted the server, so it'll reinitiate Horde Night. Now, if we get back in again, before the actual Horde Night is over, then it will reinitiate that cascade, which is awesome. Which is awesome. You are starving. I'm starving for attention. That's why I got that emote. And check it out. I got the emote just for that one reason, because I forget all the time. I forget all the time to eat food and water. How many people are going to be with you for Horde Night? Right now, just us 3. Sometimes as many as 12, 15 on the server at once. All right, still loading up. Come on. Come on. Sometimes I get focused during Horde Night, that kind of stuff. Don't worry, I do come back to my chat later on. Hold on!
Bada boom!
Hold on, big bada boom! Rose coming in with a big bada boom! Let's do it! All right, loading back in, everybody. Let's do this! Let's do it! Round 2. I think when it hits 2 a.m., I think I'm just going to restart the server. Because there's something going on with our server right now that doesn't keep initiating more and more mobs to attack. So I've got to figure that out. There's no setting in my panel, so I've got to go in probably into the sub settings and do it. It's still 325. Come on, bring it. What you got? Here they come. Coming in south. Coming in south. Let's do it. Punks. Gonna get my snipe on. Don't break my stuff. Don't break my stuff. All right. Getting down in here. Come on. Breaking my frame. Pick up that frame. There we go. Round 2. Bring it. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Bring your faces over here. Look at them coming in. More people on the server, the more mobs show up at once. Stop. Sneaky bugger. Oh, it blew up. Little extra wave. Oh, look at that. I'd say we get up in the club. What do you think? There's one for you. Want some? There you go. Some for you. A little bit for you. Now, see, the great thing about this base is it puts their head right at the level where we can smack them in the head. Sometimes I just feel like, you know, getting out the chainsaw. Let's do it. Chainsaw to the crotch. Ow. Ow. That's the pain right there, bro. roll while I'm out there. Somebody's still twitching. Right there. I don't think so. Have a seat. Look at that quick snipe. Look at that quick snipe action right there. Now that is some serious loot. All right, that's some crazy loot, everybody. Look at that deal. Thank you, Roam. Boom, boom to Phil. Thank you for filling the Dragon Chalice over there. Pretty nice. Appreciate the love. Food. Actually, I don't need food. I need water. But yeah, a little bit of food might be helpful, right? Yeah, I'm at 22%. I'm fine. Let's go look at this loot. Let's go take a little peeky peek. Look at this. We had even more than this, by the way. You want to have one person actually looting with this many mobs so that you don't lose a lot of loot. Because you will lose a lot of loot if you don't loot during Horde Night itself. Look at that. It took out the side of my blocks there. Again, when you have it all the way around, they won't attack the blocks themselves. They'll come up and actually fall down in there and get chopped up like all of those zombies. Look at this. Oh, they already got it mostly cleared already. Look, they got their stuff together. Now, I had these frames back here as examples, because I should have took those out, as examples of where the blade traps are going to go. We'll pull those out, just in case I'm not on for the next Horde Night. There we go. So not bad, not bad. Worked out pretty good. Look at all that loot. Everywhere. It's littered with loot around here. Look at that. My peeps will pick it up. Oh. Storm coming in. Sniped all these guys out here. What you got? Ooh, got some brass. What you got, bro? Nothing. Bad monkey. All right. He said there's some more in Dishon Tower, so let's go. It's funny, he went in and one come out. Watch this move. Watch this move. Boom! Getting this all up in your zone, bro. Bro's in here ganking him. Ganking him! He uses the machete, man. Call him the gangster. The gangster, he ganks him. Shanks him. Anybody else? Who's up? This guy. Boom. I saw you respawn behind me. I heard you. Cheater. Cheater. Have a seat. We're on a rampage now. We're spanking some peeps. Spanking them in the face. That's the way you do that the fast way, right? With the auger. With the auger. Get their glass. Bam. Bam. Who's up in here? Now, never trust it, right? You look, there's no zombies. You're like, oh, okay, I'm clear. No, never trust it. They appear behind you. They spawn behind you. So watch out, because they sneaky. They sneakies. Sneaky, sneaky. That's not good. Look at our beautiful base. She's not a thing of beauty yet. Needs a bit of, finish up the ramps. A little bit of a paint job. Finish it up. Build our epic corners over here. It's gonna be nice. Gonna be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Liking it. Liking it, liking it. Bada bing. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bang. And bang. And bang. And bing, and bing, and bang, and bang. How about more bada bing? Bada bang. Right there. How about underneath there? Bada bang. Bada bang. Whole thing's made out of metal now. That ain't coming down. I mean, that blade trap will get destroyed, but that whole corner ain't coming down. And our power stayed. Our power didn't get destroyed. Those cages worked pretty good. Stayed pretty solid. Our thing is like annihilated. I'm going to make it where they have a subterranean entrance, by the way. Subterranean entrance, both with the bike as well as with the, just with a hatch. So there we go. What do you guys think of that, right? You guys like that? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys like that. I want to see some love in there. Some love. Get this one up here. Get it. There we go. Now we're also going to do, we're going to work some more on that subterranean area. I was going to work on it today, but I thought, nah, we'll do this instead. We'll do a little bit of the electricity so you guys can see how we got that set up. And now it's completely automated, though. I do need to put my blade traps back. I need about 3 there. So let's go make those real quick. And then we're going to go get on the Kismet love train. We're going to show somebody some love. There we go. Take it to the base. He said 2. He likes it twice as good. He said it was twice as good as what I thought, Kismet. All right. Blade traps. Always make extra blade traps, by the way, for when you're not on. So that they, everybody else can be doing, fixing it as well. Did that over here. So I'm going to go ahead and make, like 2 blade traps. Oh, wait. What do I not have? Should have been able to 2. Make 2 blade traps in each of these. So we'll have some extras. Thank you for the host. Appreciate that, Alpha Wolf. Earning those Kiz caps as well as showing the stream some love out of Forge Iron. In here. Oh, yeah. Lots of Forge Iron. Lots of it. Blade traps, too. Sun's going. Using all the workbenches for a second, everybody. That was super fun. You guys enjoy that?
Yeah, that was fun.
All right. Awesome. You guys are overwhelmed with excitement. They did a great job, though, man. They did a great job. You see them sniping all those cops, keeping them at bay. That turned out amazing. Turned out amazing. All right. Our stuff is wrecked, man. That thing is wrecked. We didn't get a chance to finish the outside of the base, but we'll get that finished next time. I'm going to repair it a little bit. Maybe upgrade it a little bit. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. Because these are wet cement, you have to go ahead and upgrade them again. It really sucks. I wish they'd made all of the pieces, and I'm sure they will eventually. They're going to make all of the pieces be frames, so we can just do it that way. That would be much more fun, I think. That's just me. That's just me. All right, now let's go ahead and find that corner. I know it's in there. I know I've used it before, and I'm going to find it. Now, this is a ramp corner filler. Let's go find it. Now, this is a full corner, and this is a full corner top. Because this is going the wrong way. Right, that's going the wrong way because I want it to go outwards, not inwards. So it's got to go like this. Yep. That's what it is. Right there. I knew it was something tricky. So tricky. It's kind of hard to see it in the thing, too. Just to visualize it in there. But we got it. All right, good. Good. Now, we got a bit of a problem in this corner here. We're going to have to fix that later. So we're going to have to move this pole. We're going to have to move that pole for sure. Let's take this out. And again. See? That's the actual corner. But we'll go ahead and leave it there for now. But then, of course, we need some more corners. We actually need some regular blocks first. So let's go in and fill in those regular blocks. That one and this one. And put that one back. Like this. And that's going to be our corner. And these are going to be wedge. That's got to be a wedge flat corner like this, but the other way. This one. Let's make 4 of those. That's tricky. Because you got to do the same thing. See how it's alternating, right? You got the wedge, you got the smaller wedge, the bigger wedge, the smaller wedge. As it goes down, so you've got to alternate it going down, because that's not going to work there. But it does work right there, right? What's up, football dude? Oh, come on. Axe. Gonna die. $14 health. Shank him, Ro. Ah, bad shot. Most powerful weapon you can get, an awesome team. Oh, look at that triple hit. Dang. After Horde Night Horde. What the heck? Oh, my item is broken. I got no repair kit. Well, blade trap took care of it instead. There we go. Go and get ourselves a med kit. I guess we could heal. I guess. Do a little healing, I guess. We gotta heal. We'll use a couple med kits. There we go. Alright, so now we're getting that corner right. So we gotta alternate. Alternate between the full wedge corner.
You only really need 1 hit point.
I know, huh? That's all you really need. So we're alternating between that one, and of course I'm out of space. So I can't make any more. I'm out of space. Drop boxes. Drop all this random loot. Random loot action up in here. What do I got? Jars. I got iron, clay, yada, yada, yada. Boots. Put that back in there. Put that back in there. There we go. Alright, so now you guys get an idea, barring any more zombies sneaking up on me, of what we got to do there. So again, we got to alternate the big one and the small one. And these are wedge corners. You got to use the wedge corners. And again, the other wedge corner should go right there. So this pole is going to act as like a blocker for them to come through. So they might try to knock that pole down, but oh well. Oh well. Get my chainsaw out of there. We'll go ahead and put that full wedge in there. And we'll do the smaller wedge. Try to get this corner at least built out to get them to fall into this edge where these blade traps are. All right, see, there we go. So that's the whole purpose of it, to come up, fall in there, be good. And then we'll go ahead and see where the edge of the blade trap is, right here. Take all this out. There we go. Take this out. And now I'm going to speed up a little bit. Let's speed up a little bit. Build ourselves a nice little rig. Like that, and then this here. There we go. And need a full wedge. And then our half wedges. Full wedge. Actually, we just use our half wedge again down here. And full wedge. That sucker's done. Look at that. Actually, I kind of like that corner like that. That's kind of wicked, right? Kind of wicked. Look at that. Fall in. Die, suckers. Boom, dead. Gonna do that all the way around the whole base. All the way. It's like a zombie grinder, right? It's like a zombie grinder right there. That's awesome. That is awesome. So that's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's gonna be perfect. Going to be exactly 9 on this corner edge, which is going to be on this one thing. Now the problem is where the motion sensor is, it may not be able to detect the zombie if he's right here. So in theory, if they're like knocked down and the thing, oh, by the way, that could turn on and kill me, by the way. If they're right there in that corner and that thing, the detector can't see them, it might not stay on. Now I could add even more detectors, one up there, which is shooting straight down. I can add detectors everywhere, and you can chain them from one detector to another, and if any of the detectors notice, it'll turn the power on automatically, even if it's down the chain. So if there's like 3 motion sensors, right? So you start it from the power, goes to a relay, and then goes to a motion sensor, motion sensor, motion sensor. If the 3rd motion sensor detects it, it'll turn the power on. Because then the last motion sensor is what comes back and then does it. So you can have as many motion sensors as you want in that chain, and if any of them see it, it'll automatically turn the power on, which is cool. I don't know if they're going to change that in the future, but that works pretty good. Works pretty good right there. That worked out great. All right, we'll finish that up next time. Finish it up next time. That was awesome, wasn't it? Oh, man, I had lots of fun. That was super fun. Super fun night of building. Super fun night of hanging out with my peeps. Let's go ahead and have some food before we call it. Eat that. There we go. A little bit of cornbread action. Cornbread action. There we go. All right, everybody. We ran a bit long there, too, because I didn't want to leave my peeps on Horde Night. Oh, wait. Blade traps. See, that's the danger of this game right here. The danger of this game is, I got to just do that one more thing. I got to do one more thing and one more thing. And then before you know it, it's like 8 hours later. And you've just been doing that one more thing for like 8 hours. You got to watch out. All right, let's repair. Put this blade trap back. And rerun the wiring. There we go. Looking good. And right click. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage. You gotta be Johnny on the spot when they're doing that much massive damage. Oh wait, coming from the wrong side. Yeah, that one's coming from there. That one's got that one. Oh, we gotta get the first one. That was the one I missed. And that one. There we go. And we replaced them. We got the stuff run again. All of them have power, yep. And then we'll go ahead and repair them. Nope, that's not repairing them. Come on. Repair them all before we go. A little courtesy to my peeps. Now, if you notice, the base itself really didn't take that much damage. Really, the blade traps took the brunt of it. And this outer wall took a lot of it as well. But again, once we have this outer wall complete and upgraded, it's 6,000. This is going to be 6,000. We can also go to cement. I mean, also go from cement to steel like you saw there. I don't want to waste too much steel on it, but eventually I'll just steal the whole entire base, which will be epic. Epic. You definitely want to steal these poles and steal the supports that is on those poles up there eventually. We'll do all of that later. All of that later, but look at her. She's a beauty, right? Just imagine with that whole bottom part all done with the inverse blade traps. Very slim and beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in its simplicity. And that's what I love to do. I love to make things even more simple, but it still have the same power, but less resources, quicker amount of time you can build it, and have even more power than the one we built before. And try it out for yourself, everybody. Try it out for yourself. I think that's good. I'll let my... See, look. Sniper. Oh, I don't have... I gotta repair my gun. Gotta repair my gun. Where is it? Over here. All right. Looking good. So again, thanks everybody for hanging out. Let's go ahead and call it for there. All right, everybody. That was an epic night. I will see you guys tonight for some more fun.
All right.
Disconnect. All right, they got it handled. They can take care of it. I'm going to log out. Again, super fun night. Let's go ahead and go back to my overseer's office. Here we go. And thanks again to everybody hanging out. So guess what, bottom fish? Because nobody knocked you off of the bid boss, you're also going to get 10,000 Kiss Caps right now from my mods. They're going to give you lots and lots of love. For being the bit boss for tonight. Now, we're going to find somebody to show some love to. We're going to find somebody to rate. Now, my mom's probably got him handy. I hope. Going to find out. Going to find out here in a second when I look. Who do we got today? Who are we going to show some love to? A lot of epic people. I like to raid new people. I like to raid new people, and then on the weekends we usually raid some people that we know. All right. The little streamer, right? Now I was a little streamer. Still am, really. But there was a time in which I only had a few hundred people and only just, 5, 10 people in my stream. And somebody, and her name is Kira Karelia, came into my channel when I was just 10, 20 people. And I had a pretty respectable amount of people considering I only had that many followers, right? Some of them were my members for a long time. I had 20, 25 people hanging out. We had a good time every night. And then Kira Karelia dropped those people in my channel. And then I jumped from way down the bottom of Fallout 4 all the way to the top. And I've literally stayed there ever since. I could play Fallout 4 right now, and I'd be in the top 5 every single time, which is awesome. It's all thanks to you guys, of course. But basically, incredibly, incredibly fun. By the way, there you go. There's your 10,000 Kids Cats right there in the stream. There you go. Bottom fish, congrats. You logged off with the repair kits. Oh, I did. That was my bad. That was my bad. I'll log back in. But I like to help out the smaller streamer. I like to make them smile. Now, that's the power that you guys got tonight. You got the power to make somebody's night. And we send that Kismet Love Train to the next person, and we ask them to send the next person. And I've literally rated hundreds and hundreds of people here on the stream. Over the last 2.5 years, I've rated so many people and asked them to go ahead and raid somebody else. They don't have to raid me back. That's okay. They can go ahead and raid somebody else and then keep that Kismet Love Train going. That's what we're going to do right now. Everybody get at the ready, because we're going to go ahead and put that raid hype in there. There we go. But I'll be back again, though, tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're like, Kismet, when do you stream? Every day, 7 days a week, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Except for Saturdays now, I'm going to spend a bit extra time with my team. Going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hanging out with them, having a good time. So be sticking around for that. So tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be back. We'll be playing some more fun. All right, let's get at the ready. Let's get at the ready. Let me get all my stuff ready over here. Right here. I'm going to go ahead and just drop the host on her out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden, going to drop about 100 plus peeps in her channel. She's going to be like, what the heck is this? It's going to be awesome. Because right now, again, she has 13 people in her channel, 422 followers. Get ready, everybody. Come with me. Come with me. Show her some love. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Boom. And again, see you guys tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody.